All right, everybody, welcome to another Tide Guy Trivia. Tonight we got Tony, we have Mike Fort, and Joey stepped away. He'll be coming back. Um, Tonight, guys, we're going to have some fun with some questions. These are not Trivial Pursuit questions I'm going to ask you. I got a new set of, they're like 500 questions. It comes from a game that I bought the other day for $3. It's things they don't teach you in school. So these are all stupid little questions that you should know, but they don't teach you in school. Like one of the questions, here's one of the questions. Hopefully it's down in the pile now, but do you know how much taller? How much taller is the Eiffel Tower in the summer versus the winter?
Or we just guess?
Yeah, just take a guess. Do you know?
I have no idea. 6 inches.
2 feet.
It's 6 inches, Tony. Tony is right. Yeah, it's 6 inches taller in the summer than in the winter because it expands, and in the wintertime it
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just stupid little questions like this that
I like it.
Either you know it or you don't know it, and I mean, a lot of them. This is just a way to learn a lot of stupid little information that's going to be worthless.
By the way, Jeff, are the Big 12 monkeys going to figure out that like you're really me with a mask?
Yeah. Well, and that's what I laugh at the one guy. He goes, "We all know that you and Tony are the same." I said, "Yeah." I said, "You ought to see the hard work it takes for me to rip my beard off and then talk as Tony and then put the beard back on."
It's like that movie Face Off.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, anyway, go on.
I said, but the best thing is when you guys tell me that Tony is my dad, and I'm like 10 years older than him, but yet somehow he's my dad.
Hey, I should be so lucky as to have a Marine as a kid.
All right, I was able to fix my phone from the dinging, so I just came back in on my phone.
No more dinging, huh?
No more dinging. I don't know what was going on.
All right. Well, let me grab a card. We'll start with Tony. Are you ready, Tony? All right, Tony, you're muted.
Oh, sorry.
Here's and each of these cards have 4 questions, so you got 4 questions.
Okay.
Here's your first one, Tony, and it's a 50-50 question.
I'll take it.
Is it possible to tattoo your tongue?
Oh, yes.
Yes, it is. It is possible.
Miley showed us that a long time ago.
Yeah,
there are people that do that.
There are. Now, I have a couple tattoos. I don't know that I want to have my tongue tattooed.
No.
That just to me that does sound like a good time.
No.
Not at all. All right, here's your second question. On average, how many times does a person go to the bathroom in a day?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't.
This is a Mike Fort kind of question where they ask you something.
4?
Oh, yeah.
It is not 4. It is 6 times a day.
Hey, that'd have been my.
I guess I got to go.
Too.
All right. The Chinese language has approximately 50,000 characters. So how do Chinese keyboards work?
Isn't it like combinations?
It is combination. Several keys are combined to write the Chinese character. That is correct. All right. Here's your last one. About how much did a cell phone cost at the end of the 1980s?
Oh, they were a lot. They were like $1,200 or something, weren't they?
They were actually a lot more than that, believe it or not.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They were almost $4,000.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, Tony, you did good. You got 2 out of 4 on that one.
I'll take it. No goose egg.
No goose egg. That's always a good start.
Good job, Tony.
All right, Mike, are you ready for yours?
Sure.
I'm going to pick a different card because this first question is a Mike question. I don't. Here, I'll
Aren't they
ask
all
you.
Mike questions?
I'll ask you the first question, Mike. Are you ready?
Sure.
How many peanuts must you eat to consume as much fat as there is in one cucumber?
$10.
It is not 10. Believe it or not, a cucumber has hardly any fat in it. It only takes one peanut to equal one whole cucumber.
You know, I almost said that
Yeah,
because I was thinking, how much fat can cucumbers really have?
because isn't a cucumber like 65% water
Most vegetables are.
when it breaks down? Yeah, like lettuce, they say is 80%. So I mean, it's almost totally water. Yo, Traveling Fools is in the house. How we doing, Traveling Fools? All right, here is question number 2. How long can a 2-month-old breastfeeding baby go without pooping?
$6 hours.
Believe it or not, a lot longer than that.
Really? Don't.
They can go up.
I thought newborns crap like 10 times a day or something.
Newborns do, but when they get a little older at 2 months, believe it or not, they can go 10 days without pooping.
Huh. Well,
Now,
you probably got no kids, so.
I'll be honest with you, if your kid don't poop within 5 days, most parents are going to take him to the emergency room or, I mean, that to me seems like an awful long time, but it is 10 days. All right.
Huh.
Do you know your Pokemon?
Not a thing about them.
Well, here's your question. Pokemon is known from both both games and movies. What 2 words is Pokemon a contradiction of?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Pokemon is 2 words combined.
Good.
You don't have.
I don't even have a guess.
It is Pocket Monster. All right,
Okay.
here you go. In what decade did it become fashionable for women to wear lipstick?
'30s.
Oh, you were so close. It was
20s.
the 20s.
Fuck it.
All right, the next one will be easier for you. I told you that one was the infamous Mike Fort question.
I mean, I don't think any of these are going to be easy, but bring it.
Yeah, but I knew that card was the Pokemon was going to be the easiest, and I'm not really a Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm not
All right,
a Pokemon
So
guy.
now, how many questions are on each one of these cards?
you get 4 questions each.
Okay, so there's been 8 questions so far, right?
8 questions and 2 right answers.
I've known one.
You've
So
known
I'm not
one.
going to do very good.
All right. Well, the first one ought to be easy for you. This is I think most people should know this one. What does it mean if a raw egg floats when you put it in a bowl of water?
So it's going
A
to
raw
mean
egg
it's
floats.
fresh or it's old, I guess. So I guess it shit. I guess it means it's new.
Well, you had a 50-50, and unfortunately, you got it wrong.
So it's old.
It means it's old.
Yeah, I didn't have. Okay.
I figured you'd been on a farm once or twice and hadn't or been around somebody who raised chickens, and yeah, you put chicken eggs in the water, and if they float, they're no good. If they sink, Eat them up.
I'm on a farm right now, and there's chickens here, and every time I look at them, I just think of chicken nuggets. So
You're going to throw them back, let them grow up a little bit, and then eat them, huh? All right, here's your next question. According to the experts, how long does a person need to be with the partner before they reach the peak of their sex life?
oh my god.
When does the bar close?
When does the work? Yeah.
Well, see, the thing about it is I know, like, a woman reaches her sex prime at like 30, but a man's like 40 and sometimes 50.
Right, but when a couple get together, they say when they're together, it takes this long to them to peak.
I know it took me and my wife 10 years just to get along, so I'll say 10 years.
Well, 10 years is usually when you you meet at the courthouse and end it, but the answer is 4 years. It takes a couple 4 years to peak.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Now here's a question everybody should know. Nobody will really know, but in a standard deck of cards, what do the queens hold in their hands?
I think I know this.
I mean, everybody in the world has played card games their whole life, and everybody's seen a queens, a million times. But what are in their hands?
I think I know this one.
What the hell is in the queen's hands on a deck of cards? Is it another card? Shit.
And it ain't the knife in the head, because that's the king. That's the suicide king.
Think. Cause
Oh, traveling fools!
I gotta get one right here, and I play cards all the time.
Traveling fools, you are wrong. That's the king. It's called the suicide king with the knife in its head, and it's the king of, I want to say.
Yeah, I was going to say. Well, now I'm trying to think. I was trying to think of a star, but it's not a star. Shit, I'm thinking here. Just a second. Yeah. You bet? Do you know? Yeah. Oh, what is it? Flower. Flower? Flower.
Yep. That's why I thought it was a flower.
Yvette gets her points. Yvette knows her trivia, man. She's on it. Good job, Yvette.
Right.
All right. Here's your last question, Joey. What country's flag is neither square nor rectangle?
A country's flag is not square or rectangle.
Oh, yeah. I know there's a triangle out there, and I'm trying to remember which one it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But it's not square or rectangle. Yeah, well, no. I know what. I can see a flag in my head. Cause it's like red and white. It's got like what country is that? Oh shit! I bet Tony knows this for sure. I'm drawing a blank. I can see the damn flag though, cause it's red and white and got like these triangle. It's like a triangle. What the? All right, Tony, tell me what it is.
Tony, you know the answer?
Sorry, what's the question?
What country's flag is neither square nor rectangle?
Nepal?
That's how
Nepal flag is correct.
That's it. Yep.
I think are there a couple of them? Nepal's the most famous one though.
No, I think there's only one that's a triangle.
Well, the other one is not a country; it's a region.
Okay.
It's not considered a country. So.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
All right. Well, Joey went 0 for 4, but A vet over
Oh,
there
yeah,
got
you bet
one.
got one.
A vet who's not even playing has more points
Teaming
than
up on
Joey.
y'all tonight.
All right, Tony, are you ready?
Let's go for it.
Okay. Break out your Italiano. Here we go.
Uh
What is a cell phone called in Italian?
oh. It's
By
don't
God, I know this.
they call it mobile or mobila?
No,
Nope.
they call it cellular.
Nope.
Oh,
Telefonio.
Okay.
Telefonio.
I was gonna say in Germany it's handy.
Yeah.
So by the way, somebody's like has a lot of really loud feedback. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
I'm muted. I've been muted the whole
Is
time.
that better?
I've answered.
Yeah, now it's gone.
Okay, here you go, Tony. Here's your get out your coloring books.
Pressure's on.
What two colors confuse colorblind people most easily?
Isn't it red and green?
Red and green is correct. All right. This one is right down your alley.
Uh-oh.
What city has the most skyscrapers in the world? You're always good with skyscrapers, Tony. So which country has most of them?
Is this old or new?
This would be new.
It's gonna be like Taiwan or Tokyo or Shanghai.
Hold on, let me give you the
I
exact.
don't think you're right on any three of those.
I could be wrong. I'm gonna guess Hong Kong.
It is Hong Kong.
Woohoo!
All right, here's your last one. By how much does the total population on Earth increase each year?
Oh, I have no idea. 300 million.
Nope, not that many. Does anybody else have a guess?
Million?
How many,
100
Mike?
million.
100 million?
Nope, it was 70 million.
That's close.
Oh, that's less than I would have thought.
All right, Tony, you are consistent. You are 2 out of 4 again.
I'll take it.
All right, Mike, let's get you a good question here.
Okay.
What is the average life expectancy in the country with the world's highest overall life expectancy?
$85.
It's 89, believe it or not.
Whew. It's got to
So
be Asian.
you were right on. Monaco is actually the country with the highest overall life expectancy. All right. What does wiki, W-I-K-I, mean in the internet-based encyclopedia Wikipedia?
I'm gonna try to guess at this if you don't know.
You go for it, Joey.
What do you think it is, Joey?
I think it means quick or fast.
Wiki is Hawaiian for fast. It is fast.
Jeez.
Which, when you stop and think about it, when you type in Wikipedia, you wasn't really thinking fast encyclopedia, but that's what it is because you type it in and boom, there's the answer. But all right, I'll let you get within 5 of this to be right. How many people are murdered every day in the U.S.?
$30.
No. 45.
I wouldn't think it'd be that many, maybe half of that.
No, it's 45.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 45 people a day.
Hmm.
Well, you got to remember, 60 of them are on the south side of Chicago over the weekend.
That's true.
I mean, all right, Mike, we're going to get you a better card next time. I promise you.
See, none of these are going to be slam dunks.
No. Oop. Got 2 cards. All right, here you go, Joey.
All right.
How much of the food that is bought in an average household is thrown away?
Do I get to give it within 5? I don't know. Probably 1/3.
No, you wasn't even within 5%.
Oh.
Now, this obviously was not my childhood, because they say half of all the food is thrown away.
Oh, that's
Because in my childhood, your ass wasn't getting up from the table until your plate was clear, so we didn't throw away half of our food. I can guarantee you that growing up. Okay. Joey, you might have been at this very first one, so this will be interesting. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
In what year was the first porn movie produced? Joey still got this bad boy on black and white.
Oh my God. The first porn movie. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'll be honest with you. I've seen a porno from long time ago. I mean, I watched one from like back in the 20s, so it had to be before the 20s. I don't know. 1910.
You know what, Joey? That is awful close. It was 1908.
1908.
Wow.
1908.
I watched one time. A friend of mine had one from back in the 20s, and I mean, I guess you want to call it a porno. It didn't really much of a porno, but
Well, you keep in mind though, back in then, I mean, a one-piece swimsuit was pretty risque
Yeah.
to some of those. You know, I mean,
yeah,
I mean, if we would take some of the pictures, if you would go to any beach on this weekend and take pictures of just regular girls, and I'm not talking even the scantily clad, just regular girls on the beach, the 1920s people would about pass out.
Well, now that's 1921 I watched. I'm not saying that it would be anything that wouldn't be X-rated today,
Right,
but or at least adult content related.
right.
But Cinemax After Dark has much worse stuff on than what I've seen on 1920.
Yeah. It is kind of funny, though, how, you know, you watch through the years what they considered risque, what they considered, you know.
Yeah.
All right, here's a good thing to know in life. Here's your third question. What time of day do most older people die?
What time of day?
What time of day?
What'd you say you bet? Oh, she was mumbling to the dog. I thought she was talking to me.
And you can break it down into a group, like late night, early evening, early afternoon, or late afternoon.
Well, I know a lot of my friends have laid down in the afternoon and died, and honestly, they have. So I'm gonna say afternoon.
Well, this is the reason why I sleep in daily, because it's early morning.
Oh, okay.
I want to get through the early mornings that way, you know, I don't have to worry about dying that day. All right, here's a good one. What percent of men lower the toilet seat after using the toilet?
my wife said 0.
You know, I won't say who, but today there was an argument about cleaning toilets and blah, blah, blah. And one of the women said, well, I hate that you have to clean underneath the toilet seat. And I said, you know, if you wouldn't make us raise it, you wouldn't have to clean it.
Yeah.
You know, but they didn't think that was funny.
God, this is a crazy question. They're good questions. I like them.
Yeah, I mean, these are funny questions, but they're
but,
not something most people are going to know.
Who the hell would know this percentage wise? I mean, I don't know, 25%.
So far, these cards are pretty consistent. It's 50%.
Damn. Tony, start putting that damn toilet seat down.
All right. So far, the score is Tony 4, Mike 0, Joey 0, and Yvette, who's not playing, has 1.
No, I got one right there on that one too, didn't I?
We got the Hawaiian one, but I think that was actually my question.
Well, I got the wiki, but that wasn't my question. But no, I got one right on that card, I thought.
Now, you missed early morning and you missed about half.
Maybe I didn't.
All right, here we go. Tony, are you ready? You're muted.
I'm ready.
Why are tennis balls covered with a thin layer of felt?
It doesn't have to do with the airflow.
It does. The airflow slows it down. That's what it says. All right. Now, here's a question for you guys. Before I ask this, did anybody on this panel watch the U.S.-Canada soccer match 2 days ago?
No.
I watched the match.
We'll see benefits.
45 seconds into the match, the American player kicked the ball. It went out of bounds, smacked the referee in the face, and we had to wait over 10 minutes to help the referee up and get him. I'm like, I swear to God, I watched Monday Night Football and the guy died and we were back. You know, we got him off the field in less than 10 minutes. But this guy got hit in the face with the ball and was laying down for 10 minutes getting attention.
That's funny.
I'm like, these guys obviously never played dodgeball in elementary school. You know? All right, Tony, here's your second question. What is the most widely recognized word worldwide?
Fuck.
That's the second most.
Oh.
I'm torn between two on this one.
All right, which one do you think it is, Mike?
My backup answer is no, but the first one I think is taxi.
You broke up. I got your second one is no, but what was your first one?
Taxi.
It is not taxi. Joey, do you got a guess on this one?
Joey went to the restroom right quick.
All right, Joey, Yvette, you tell us what it is. You got all the answers.
Didn't even hear the question.
Do you know what is the most widely recognized word in the world?
Hello?
No, but that's a good one. The word, believe it or not, is okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, here you go for your third question. Why do airplanes leave a trail of white clouds?
It has to do with the like the wind and the condensation, like the airflow.
I'll give it to you. It's the condensation trail.
Yeah, but it's like and it has to do with the airflow.
Yep.
It is not chemicals,
No.
contrary to what the internet thinks.
That's what I was going to say. You were watching the wrong YouTube videos.
Yeah, come on, Tony. I'm already fighting the Big 12 with you. I can't fight another group of wackos with you.
That's right. only one group of wackos we're not a two-war army, Jeff. We can only handle one group of wackos attacking us at a time.
Exactly. We can't fight on two fronts. That didn't work for Germany.
You'd have more luck fighting a flat earther than you would a Comtrail person.
And you'd have more luck taking on all of Flat Earth and all of Comtrails than that one BYU fan with a different Twitter account for each of the voices in his head.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, speaking of that, and I sent this to all of y'all, and I don't know if you all seen it, but article come out. The number one show, the number one college football YouTube channel is the Voice of College Football.
Oh, nice.
Number one?
Number two is ESPN. Yep. Number one.
Nice.
Voice of College Football is number one college football channel on YouTube. So
He's
I
got
didn't know
that
if y'all,
many viewers, huh?
I didn't know if you knew that or not, or if any of y'all knew that. But yeah, an article, and I sent the article out to. I put it on Discord, and I think I sent it to you, Tony, on a message.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, congratulations.
Yeah, no. Is that based on number of subscribers, a number of views, or do you know how it was
Yeah,
based?
they didn't say how they did the. They didn't say how they did it in the article, so I don't know what they based it on. But
I mean, let's be honest. Whatever they based it on, it's impressive as hell. You know, I mean, no matter
Yeah,
what.
I mean, they ranked the Voice of College Football number one, and ESPN number two. So and they had, I think, Josh Pate. No,
I was about
Uncle
ready to
Lou was
ask what
seventh.
Josh Pate was.
Uncle Lou was seventh. Josh Pate was sixth or eighth. He was right there, right beside Uncle Lou. You went on down. On three was like 17th. It was crazy.
Yeah,
But now they rated football channels, college football. It was a top 35, I think, of college and NFL football channels. And over all of them, the Voice of College Football was number one.
That's awesome.
A
right.
year ago, we couldn't say that.
Yeah. All right, Tony, you ready to finish this card? Here's your last question. And this you're going to have a 50-50. Are you ready?
I'll take it.
Do fish have ears?
Ears, no.
Ears.
The gills.
They do.
They have ears, believe it or not.
Are they in the gills?
They're behind the eyes.
Yeah, behind the eyes they have an ear.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Tony. For
I
the
thought,
third,
I thought it meant like a separate ear.
wow.
But okay.
Okay, for the third time, you've got 2 out of 4.
Consistency, I'll take it.
You are Mr. Consistent. Here we go. Mike's going to have a breakout. Okay, Mike, this was one of my trivia. This is one of my Jeopardy questions a while ago. What color is a giraffe's tongue?
Isn't it like black?
I will give you that. It's black, blue, or purple, or any combination of the 3.
I remember it
All
being
right.
kind of dark.
Yuppie is a term from the 1980s derived from the first letters of what 3 words?
Young urban professional.
2 out of 2. See, you're going to rock this card.
Well, yeah, these are easier.
What do Albert Einstein and Bruce Willis have in common?
I've never met either one of them.
You are absolutely correct. That is wrong. No. We both have penises. We can't go with the obvious.
They were both asked to be president of Israel. I'm not going to get it.
Does anybody know what the main thing they have in Albert Einstein and Bruce Willis have in common?
Honestly, now this is what I would think. This is how I would look at this. I would say, okay, Albert Einstein was brilliant, absolute genius, nobody smarter. Bruce Willis is not that, but he's got a lot more physical attributes and emotional and stuff. So I would think it'd probably like they were 50-50 when it came down to all that. I don't know. I don't know what that would be called. But
Here's the thing. They were both born in Germany.
oh my God. Okay, so never
Jeez.
mind what I said then.
Okay, here you go. To get 3 out of 4 on this card, Mike. Why do cats have whiskers?
For balance.
That is one of the two. The other is it's a sensor, so they can sense when their nose is near something.
I almost said that too, but I originally thought it. I thought it was one of the two, but I guess they were both right.
No, they're both right. They're both on there.
Use them for navigation.
Yep. No, they were both on there, but that was the other one.
Because I only know that because I when I was small I cut the whiskers on one half of the cat, and I guess it kind of threw off their.
It kind of equilibrium kind of went haywire.
I was a dick.
All right, Joey, are you ready to
get them all wrong
yourself?
again? Yeah, I might as well get them all wrong again. Hell, I can do that. I don't care.
All right.
Mike, can you mute real quick? There's a lot of feedback.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready, Joey?
Yeah.
Okay. The last time you was a census taker, how many people were on Earth when Jesus was born?
Oh my God. Who the heck would know this? I don't know. 500 million.
You were actually closer than you think. It was 300 million at the time of Jesus. All right. I'll let you get within 25 of this one. How many weddings are held in Las Vegas every day?
Oh, I've actually heard this one. It's like 150 of them. So.
That was your guess?
Yeah, 150.
Okay, well, the updated list is over 300.
Oh. I've heard that one time, 150. But okay.
Yeah, no, that must have been like 10, 15 years ago. Today they're going at over.
It probably was.
Well, and I don't know how they're doing it today because now they don't have the Elvis doing it. Didn't
Michael
they?
Jackson still does them.
Oh, there you go. All right. What food costs almost exactly as much today as it did over 100 years ago? I'll tell you what, these are awesome questions to learn, but they're not awesome questions to know.
I'm gonna. I'll say no, because I can remember. See, I was going to say bread, but I can remember buying three. I can actually remember buying like 10 loaves for $1.
Yeah, well,
So
think about it, Jay. 100 years ago, you were getting a loaf of bread for a nickel. Today, it's well over $2. Once I tell you what it is, you're going to be like, God damn it, that's right.
No, because I got to get one right. I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of.
You use this daily, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm going through milk, and no eggs aren't the same price. They're not the same price at all.
Yeah, no, eggs have kind of fluctuated here in the last year tremendously.
Shit. Well, you know, I'm going to go back to when I was a teenager. I can remember iceberg lettuce was 99 cents a head, and I went to the grocery store the other day, and they actually had iceberg lettuce for 99 cents a head. So I'll say iceberg lettuce.
Okay, this food here amazes me. It has sat in the earth for 300 million years. I bought it last week, and it expires next week. It's salt.
Yeah. Damn it.
All right. Here's a question, and this is broke down into centimeters. Are you ready?
Yeah, I love centimeters.
How far can sperm swim in 1 hour? And the answer is not past the tonsils.
Oh my God. So I gotta know like a distance in feet.
In centimeters.
Oh, in centimeters? Jiminy.
Yeah. Yeah, we're making it even more difficult on you, Joey.
Hell, I don't have any idea. I wouldn't.
What's the question?
I haven't studied sperm. So
How far can sperm
you
swim
bet. How
in
far
1
can how far can my sperm swim? I have no idea. I wouldn't begin to know an answer to this. So
Believe it or not, they're not very good. They only go 10 centimeters an hour. So they have a race, but it ain't much of a. It's more of a marathon than it is a sprint.
well, I know. Well, that we don't want to get demonetized, so I'm gonna try to keep it. Try to keep it
PC.
civilized. But like, I would think that when you ejaculate, they have to come out pretty damn fast.
You would
So
think.
I don't understand that, but okay.
Okay, are you ready, Tony? He's muted.
I'm ready.
Okay, here's your card. Why are Air Jordan shoes always released on Saturdays?
It's the best shopping day. I don't know.
It's so school kids don't skip school to buy them.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. Here you go. The citizens of what European country spend the most money on vacations?
The Brits.
It is actually the French.
I think it's actually the Brits, but go on.
Hell,
I mean, I'm saying that based on my experience with how the Brits. You know what? No, the Brits are cheap as hell when they travel, so they probably don't spend the most. They probably should spend the most.
Well, and the French have such hard lives; they got to go on vacation all the time.
Yeah. No, but the British will literally fly to like a decrepit ski resort in Albania if it's 10 pounds less.
Jeff, watch your tongue. They don't go on vacation; they go on holiday.
They go on holiday.
Also true. Also true.
Also true. All right, here's a good one. Can fraternal twins have different fathers?
Yes, probably.
It happens more often on soap operas than in real life, but yes.
Yeah, exactly.
It can happen.
The logistics would be challenging, but probably chemically possible.
Yes. All right. In what country do people read the most newspapers?
Probably somewhere weird. You know what? Let's say the UK.
Yeah, you're close over there. It's Norway.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
That's
All
funny.
By the way, speaking of Norway, you guys are like TV fans. There's an amazing series on Netflix. It's like the best series to ever come out of Norway called Occupied. And it's about, which is like now is wild, but it's about how Russia would stage an invasion of Norway.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It's really good. It's called Occupied. And so the Norwegian part is subtitles, but then like for convenience, they use English for all the other countries. Just English with an accent for, everybody. So it's actually not that hard to watch. It's really good. It's called Occupied. Anyway, it's like the biggest TV show to ever come out of Norway.
I'm watching season 6 of Better Call Saul. I've been waiting for season 6 to come out. It finally come
Also
out.
good.
Oh yeah, Better Call.
By the way, if any of your wives want a really like fun book to read, I say wives just because I know none of you guys
She read
have
it. 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, she read it.
No, it's actually better than that. It's free on Kindle. Red, White, and Royal Blue is about to come out as a movie, and so it's free. It was a huge New York Times bestseller a couple years ago. It's free on Kindle right now.
Okay, another book. Anybody out there listening? A book just came out for sale last week. You can get it on Kindle. You can get the paperback. The hardcover will be out next week. It's called Greater Than the Games, Volume 1. Everybody, if you get a chance, please buy the book. Sorgi Stories wrote it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
So
I
will
bought
get it.
the other day. I bought it the other day. The day it came out, I sure did.
okay, yeah, no, I watched his channel the other day, and I wanted to let everybody. And when Tony brought up books, I wanted to bring that up. Sorgi is a hell of a guy.
He's
not
awesome.
working. He's not working right now. He's selling the book to try to help make some money. It's really an interesting story. It's about Milwaukee trying to get the Olympics, wasn't it, Joey?
I haven't read it yet. I haven't got it. I'm waiting on it.
I want to say it's about he was helping in that with about Milwaukee trying to get the Olympics. So if you guys get a chance, it's on Amazon, and right now it's Amazon Prime days. But Greater Than the Games.
Well, while we're promoting books, while we promoted one of our friends' books, let me promote another friend's book. So, good friend of mine, Eugene Napoleon, former running-back, West Virginia University, also played in NFL and some other leagues and stuff. He has got a new book now. Now he's also the owner of Nat Vision Entertainment, the record company. His wife's a 18-time platinum record singer. Anyway, he's got a new book called Reflections 2.0. He had a book called Reflections before, and it's a book of quotes. They're fantastic quotes of his.
Oh, nice.
And other people's quotes as well. So it's out too. It just came out. It's called Reflections 2.0. Really good book. So pick that one up too.
That is awesome. But yeah, Tony, I didn't know if you had heard about Sorgi. I didn't know he was even writing a book, and I just caught him the other day that it just came out. And so, yeah, look at him. Look at Napoleon Dynamite. What was his last name? I keep calling him. Want to say Dynamite. It's not.
Eugene Napoleon.
Eugene. Yeah, Eugene. All right, Tony, on that card, you got. Let me make sure I got that right. You got 1 out of 4 that time. All right, Mike, are you ready?
Not a goose egg. I'll take it.
All right, Mike, you are muted. You muted yourself.
Actually, I think you muted me.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
What singer said, "I won't be happy until I'm as famous as God"?
Well, I know John Lennon said something close to that.
I'll help you out and let you know that it's a female singer.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know who this is, and it was in the 80s that she said this.
Oh, so it's not. I was going to guess Joplin. So, I don't think Dolly Parton would say that.
Now, Dolly's a little too religious for.
I'll say Madonna.
Yeah.
It is Madonna. And I'll tell you what, I want to let the world know that we are living in a sad, sad world where today Roseanne Barr looks better looking than Madonna. If you put a picture of Madonna today next to a picture of Roseanne today, it's a sad
Madonna's
world.
got a lot of miles on her.
She does. And unfortunately, she put about 10 pounds into her lips. And
Ugh.
all right, here is a good question.
Hey, I'll tell you somebody else that looks bad too, because money went to them. That's Beverly D'Angelo. Have y'all guys seen her? Oh, she's horrible.
Oh, yeah. No, that's the problem though. A lot of these women, and there's some guys doing it too, but they try to stay young and they put a lot of money in their face, and not all plastic surgeons are created equal, unfortunately.
Absolutely not. I mean, I seen Beverly D'Angelo 2 years ago on an awards show, and I literally didn't know who she was. I just seen this woman with big, fat, huge lips, big, fat jaws. I mean, and you could tell it was all, Botox.
Yeah.
It was horrible looking. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, that's Beverly D'Angelo. Like, jeez.
All right, here's a good question, Mike.
Okay.
Why are taxis in New York City yellow?
So they can be seen at night?
I will give you that. Harry N. Allen, the founder of the first American modern taxi company in 1907, realized that yellow was the easiest to be seen. All right. Before I ask you the next one, hey, Brian, how are you tonight?
Is he freezing up?
He might be freezing
He's
up.
probably in a drive-through somewhere ordering food.
Yeah, he's probably getting tacos this late at night over at Taco Bell. All right, Mike, here's your third question. What is the maximum number of holes a bowling ball is allowed to have?
6.
Nope, it's 5, one for every finger.
Oh.
Well,
Just
people
out
with
of
6 fingers.
curiosity,
Bowl.
what was the
Good bowl with
sixth
all
hole
5
for? Just out of curiosity.
I thought maybe like
Your chapstick?
I thought maybe you could have like 3 holes on one side and 3 holes on the other one in case you
Oh, if you're doing like a righty lefty, if you're ambidextrous, and
yeah, something like that.
okay, I'm with you because I was just sitting here thinking, well, what the hell would you put 6 holes in a row? You got chapstick or
I'm trying to figure out who the hell could bowl with 5 fingers in a ball. I mean,
Yeah,
I
like your
couldn't save 'em.
thumb. I cannot.
All right, Mike, here's your last question. What food can be kept for hundreds of years without spoiling,
Twinkie.
besides the Twinkie? What is one of the only foods that'll never spoil? And it's not salt, because we all know
I
that.
know what. I just dawned on me. I know what it is. It's easy. You'll get this
It
one. Mike.
really
Think
is
about it.
easy.
Well,
Think
I mean,
about it.
the first thing that came to my mind other than Twinkie was beef jerky, but I don't know if they'd have that as an answer.
It is not beef jerky, I'll tell you that. This is a natural food.
It's natural.
Yeah, it's a natural food. Put it on a little cornbread.
What, butter?
You put it on cornbread after you put the butter on it.
Some people pour it on their toast. Some people pour it on their cereal. Pour it.
Everybody loves
Pour
it
it.
in tea. Everybody
Milk?
loves it in tea.
Talking about milk?
Oh,
Milk, milk spoiled.
I was gonna say, I give up.
Can
they
I
got
say?
it on bunches of oats.
Oh, honey.
Honey.
Honey. Yeah.
Wow, I finally got one. Wish it was my turn.
All right. You got 2 that time, Mike. You're getting better.
Let me go to the bathroom real quick.
All right, Joey, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Or unless Brian wants to answer one first before I go.
All right, Brian, you want this card?
Oh, either way, whatever works better for the game. Thank you, Joey.
Here you go.
Brian.
Brian, we'll give you this card.
Let's do it. This
Jeff,
is a good
can you-
game for me.
Jeff, can you mute Mike's feedback real quick?
Yep, it's done. All right, Brian, here we go. Can you make your teeth whiter by smiling for a long time in the sun?
If they're asking, I'm gonna think the answer is yes.
Unfortunately, the answer is no.
Oh, can't even do 50-50.
It's a 50-50.
Mm-mm.
Here's another 50-50. So Let's
You
see.
chose the right card.
Can you pass out when you are sleeping?
Huh. It's good. I mean, I feel like. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna say yes.
The answer is no.
Well, I could just guess and get two of these right, and I can't.
I don't know why. I guess the answer is no, but I thought you could. I thought there was a term for it that's like sleep fainting or something.
Yeah, I was going back and forth, like, cause are you
I
already
really
passed
believe
out? Or
you can pass out while you're sleeping. It's probably not common, but I think you can.
Well, no, you can't pass out because
you're already?
you're not gonna fall. Yeah, you're already.
Yeah, I was trying to see like what, like how to think of it. I couldn't figure.
All right, Brian, have you ever, or do you watch tennis? Are you familiar with tennis? Do you play tennis?
My grandpa plays tennis, so maybe
Well,
that.
Let's hope this will help then. Why are tennis points scored in a pattern of 15, 30, and 40?
I should have played tennis with him, I guess.
Yeah, this one, if you're not a tennis player and don't know the history of tennis, this one is not.
I have no idea. Like, I don't know.
Does anybody else know? Does anybody know why tennis is scored 15, 30, 40?
I have a clue.
It was because the coordinates of a clock, they would do 15, 30, and instead of doing 45, they did 40 because it was easier to say, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah, I would not have gone there if I guessed.
Yeah, like
yeah, let's dictate the rules of sport because of what we think.
Yeah.
In other words, they just became the NCAA for a few minutes, right?
Exactly. Okay, Brian, here's your last one. Why do passenger aircraft fly at an altitude of around 32,000 feet?
Well, I know it's close to 2 miles. It's probably not that easy, but I know it's to get above the clouds.
And why do you want to be above the clouds? Tell me why you want to be above the clouds, and you got it right, Brian.
Wait, what happened? My phone, like, my Wi-Fi broke up for a second.
Okay. Why would you want your plane above the clouds? What's above the clouds that is better for a plane?
Thinner. Is it? No, the air's not thinner, is it?
Thinner air. You want thinner air, less resistant. It gives you better fuel efficiency.
Oh, that's why my ear starts popping, I guess.
Yep, there you go, Brian. You got one.
I got one. I could
You've
just
done
guess
better than me tonight, Brian. I haven't got any right.
You haven't gotten any?
I don't think so. Have I got a?
You've got one right, and Yvette's got one right.
Well, I heard the name of the game, and I knew it was good for me because my history teacher.
Yeah, your history teacher's safe on this one.
Yeah. That's what's expected in this game. So
yeah,
I feel better about it.
I don't think your history teacher would like to meet us. We have a lot of talking to do with that guy, and
yeah, we need a conversation.
The lack of education he gave you.
I don't know any of the answers. I may not know any of the answers, but I like these questions. I mean,
no, these are cool questions. They really are. They're hard as hell, but they are cool.
They're good to know. I mean,
most of the game's moving fast because there's only 4 of them. So
yeah. All right, Joey, are you ready for the next one?
Might as well be. Let's do it.
I realized there was only 4.
Yeah, no, there's only 4 on a card. All right, how much does the daily amount of dung from a medium-sized elephant weigh?
The tongue from an elephant. Oh my God.
Well, Joey does know his shit.
Medium-sized
Why,
elephant.
why do people? Why would somebody go around just shoveling it in to see how much it weighs? A daily amount. I'm gonna say they shit a lot. So let's just say 85 pounds.
Almost triple it. 200 pounds
Shit. Yeah, shit.
A day?
a day.
Wow.
All right. Why do some bottles have a concave bottom?
Say it again.
Why do some bottles have a concave bottom?
I would think stabilization to keep the bottle stable.
Flat bottles crack.
No.
Okay, here we go. You should know this one. James Bond never ages across his films. How old is the spy supposed to be?
James Bond?
Yep.
I'm trying to think if that was ever in a movie of how old he was. I don't think it was ever in a movie. I can't remember. I've only read a couple of the books. I don't remember it being in a book either. I don't know. 45.
Nope. Does anybody know how old James Bond is?
40?
You're going in the right direction.
007.
I think it's 37, isn't it?
Tony is correct. It's 37 years old.
By the way, if any of you guys are James Bond nuts, let me know. I'll send you an amazing video.
All right.
Did they actually put that in a book or something somewhere how old he was? Because
That's
I
an
was
odd number.
It was actually in.
It's in a book, I think.
Is it a
there's
casino
something
movie?
about there's something. I think it's in one of the books. I'm not very sure.
See, and I thought in the
It's been
Casino
it's been a
Royale,
long time since I read the books.
I think in Casino Royale they mentioned his age, but I could be wrong.
I don't remember it being. Well, I only read a couple of books, but I don't remember it being in any of the movies either. So maybe you're right there.
More than me.
Okay.
All right, Joey, to get 1 out of 4, here's your question. Why do we have wax in our ears?
Oh, that keeps the dirt out of them.
Yep, it helps trap the germs and the dirt, so it don't go down in and cause infection.
Hey, I got one right.
All right, Tony, are you ready again? You're muted, Tony.
Sorry to find which window it was in. Mike, can you mute real quick? There's a lot of feedback. I don't know why. It's super weird. Sorry.
Okay,
Just a
Tony.
question:
I'm
is
not
anybody
getting
else getting
feedback
that
from Mike.
feedback, or
I
I'm not
actually,
getting that feedback.
I don't really notice it until you mute, but once you mute, yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
the
it does change. But thank
It
you for
does
the feedback.
change.
oh, I just since it's Amazon Prime Day, I ordered a new headset, so hopefully
nice.
next week it'll be better.
It looks good.
All right, Tony, here's the first question. Everybody should know this one. How deep are most coffins buried?
6 feet.
6 feet is
Oh,
correct.
there's this
That's the
question.
easiest one that we've had so far.
That is.
I'll take it.
Well, that one, and also, didn't he have the question about color? What 2 colors are the hardest
Colorblind.
for colorblind? And yeah,
Yeah,
Chris,
that one's even easier. I mean, there was a show
Yeah.
called 6 Feet Under, so
yeah. Okay, here we go, Tony. What is the most popular color in the world?
Blue. I don't know.
It is blue.
got that right.
I got some blue.
Go blue.
All right.
Go blue.
We're going to discuss another book. In the book Fidel Castro, My Life, a spoken autobiography, Fidel Castro revealed for the first time why he kept his beard so long. What was the reason?
I have no idea. To hide the checks that we used to give him for Guantanamo that he wouldn't cash.
He said it saves time. He said it. He
Ah,
figured it out that he saved 10 working days per year not shaving.
seems a lot, but I'll defer to
Yeah.
his math.
How much shaving does he?
Okay, here's your last question. Is it possible to determine the quality of wine by smelling the cork?
It's not the only thing, but it certainly helps. I mean, you can tell if it's gone completely bad.
The answer is no. It's practically impossible to learn anything about the quality of wine by smelling the cork.
I can't get any of these 50-50s.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I defer to the thing. Like if it's completely skunked, I think.
but if it's skunked, you would smell it. So I'll give you, yeah.
But I mean, I guess that doesn't really tell you the quality. That just tells you if it's gone bad. So I guess they're right.
Tony, you
Yeah,
are the
but
most.
if you get a wine expert to smell the cork, he could tell you every flavor that's in it and could tell you whether or not it's high quality wine. So
Well, I don't want to brag, guys, but I'm a Mad Dog 2020 expert, and I can tell you exactly what flavor I'm drinking at all times.
get flavor,
I
right?
believe it.
Now, I can't tell you shit about quality wine, but when it comes to Mad Dog 2020, I know my facts.
Headache City.
That little sign they put on the bottle does not lie. Goes down smooth, comes up rough. That is no false advertisement. All right, Tony, you are the most consistent man. You've got two out of 4 on 4 out of 5 cards tonight.
I'll take it.
All right, Mike,
Wow.
hit unmute. We are up to you. Are you ready?
Hey, by the way, I got to hit the hey guys. This was fun tonight, though.
Hey, Tony, thanks for coming, man.
This
See
Hey,
you later,
good night,
Tony.
Tony.
Yeah, this will be my last card too. I got to go to bed here in a minute.
All right. Okay, Mike, what book was first published in 1964 and has had almost the same number of copies printed as the Bible?
Guinness Book of World Records.
You know, that'd have been a better guess than what I would have had. It is Questions from Chairman Mao Zedong, The Little Red Book. Sunshine.
Wow.
Damn
Yeah.
communists.
You know what I would have said? Honestly, I would have said like the lost books. You know, remember the lost books of the Bible that came out and stuff. So
I would have threw out the Karma Sutra, but you know that would have been my funny guess.
Well, that's an old book.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have had a clue.
But
Okay. What is special about the door at 10 Downing Street?
I think that's where British intelligence is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It opens from the top.
no, I don't think so.
You were close.
I think if I'm remembering right, it's got like a doorknob in the middle.
Nope. It only can be opened from the inside.
Oh. Yeah, well.
Okay, the filters on cigarettes initially had a pinkish red color. Why? Once I give you the answer, you'll be like, yeah, that makes sense. Why would they have a pinkish red color?
So it looks like fire.
What's when you think of a pinkish red color, what What are you usually thinking about?
Gay guys?
Well, they could be wearing them, yeah, but
Um,
it was
I,
because of lipstick. That
oh
way
yeah,
lipstick wouldn't be
yeah. Because
so-
I think about lipstick all the time.
yeah, so the women wouldn't, you wouldn't know the women were smoking.
I was completely off on that. I'm sitting there thinking maybe the tar or the nicotine or
Yeah, no, they made it that way so when women smoked, you couldn't tell that the lipstick had come off.
Okay. This card's a
Okay.
dud.
What is the historical reason why we shake hands with each other when we meet?
I didn't even hear the question.
What is the historical reason why we shake hands with each other when we meet?
I would say that so you know that they're not armed.
To show that we are not concealing a weapon. You are correct.
Hey, I got one.
Mike, you started out 0-0, but then you went 3-2-1. So you actually got 6 out of like
24?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 6 out of 20, which on these cards is not a bad little.
Yeah, I'm 30% right.
But you got to admit, these are not the easiest cards.
Oh no. Well, I had fun though. Thanks for having me.
This is
Oh,
a
it
good
was.
little card game. I like this because we're all struggling.
Oh yeah, these
Yeah.
aren't easy.
It's not just me today.
Well, and yeah, I mean, because you got. The thing with Trivial Pursuit is you got to have knowledge to do good, but everybody agrees that I can give somebody a 6 out of 6 card, and everybody on the panel says, well, hell, I'd have got at least 5 of them. But then I
Right.
get the next guy a question, and they're all like, well, shit, I wouldn't have got any of them right. So I mean, you do got to be knowledgeable, but it is also kind of a luck of the draw. Where these
Yeah.
are all pretty much
Yeah, they're pretty
hard
consistent.
questions.
Yeah, you're going to get one or two right on these, and that's about it. And I like that. It's a lot different.
All right, Brian, you want to try one more card real quick?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm,
well, if you have
I'm heading to
time.
bed, so you guys all have fun, and I'll catch y'all later.
All right,
See you,
Mike, I'll
Mike.
see you next Monday, man.
Have a good
See you
one.
later.
Okay, Brian, here's a 50-50. Who blinks more, men or women?
I think women.
Women is correct.
All right. I blink a lot though. But
Okay, what would happen if a helicopter engine were to suddenly stop?
it would crash. That's probably not the answer, but
Believe it or not, if the engine stops, the propeller will still be going around and it'll still
oh,
be able to land.
oh,
Now, you don't have as long, but it will spin enough so that way the helicopter can land, believe it or not.
I don't want to be in that helicopter because you're going to
Yeah.
be spinning your ass around in circles. It'd be like you're on Tilt-A-Whirl Extreme.
Exactly. That's going to be one hell of a ride. You better grab onto the seatbelt and pray to God. All right. How long is the human digestive tract?
oh, I know it's gonna be like a crazy distance, and I don't think like because what's that thing that's like really long, the small intestine or something? I don't know. I'm gonna get you way off, but let me guess 50 feet.
Not quite
You know-
that far.
No.
Not quite, but you're not that far off. It was 30 feet.
Okay, like it's reasonable.
I mean, it was reasonable.
Okay, it wasn't like the answer was like 1 foot.
All right. What is the speed of the world's fastest elevators? How many miles an hour can the fastest elevators travel?
Probably. I don't know, because going up a building like takes a minute, and the building's not that high, so it's probably. I'm gonna say 5.
Oh no, it'll go a lot faster than that.
I'm gonna say, I would say probably about 65 miles an hour.
Oh,
You guys tend to meet about. He goes up about 2/3. You come down a third. It's 46 miles an hour.
I've been on some slow elevators. I'm gonna blame it on that. Well, one again.
Hey, you got one again, Brian.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, Joe, you want to do one more card?
Yeah, I'll do one more.
Here we go. Let's see what this card here says.
If these damn dogs would quit barking outside so I can hear you, that's why I had to have you repeat one a while ago. I can't hear this damn dog out here barking outside. The damn
Okay,
neighbor's dog.
I'm going to ask you this question. I'm going to tell you right off the bat this card is wrong.
Okay.
How much time does a woman spend in front of mirrors over the course of her life?
Oh my God. Jeez.
Well, now that you contemplate this, Joe, I'll let you guys know tonight that there was a little argument at my house tonight. We were trying to decide who was going to cook supper. And I told my wife, I said, this is not a face of the back of the house. I'm a front of the house person. I said, something this pretty should not have to cook. You did not think that was funny at all.
Well, you know, I'm thinking, and it's the only thing I'm thinking of, and I'm trying to add this up. My first wife took, I don't know, sometimes an hour to get ready. You bet. She only takes like maybe 20, 30 minutes and she's ready to go. But
So over the
my
course of the lifetime,
uncle,
how long would that average?
my uncle dated a girl. It was crazy. My uncle dated a girl that I swear to goodness, we'd show up to pick her up for a date, and she would know like 3 hours before this date, and we'd still be sitting there for 3 hours waiting on her to be ready. She literally took about 5 hours to get ready. I'm gonna say, is that so? That's average in her lifetime.
In her lifetime.
Oh my
That's
God!
tough too
So
to figure out.
if you think an hour a day, if you just say an hour a day, that's 60 minutes a day, right?
Yeah.
So
So that's 1/24th. So for every 24 years, that would be a day. Or I mean a year.
It's a math question too.
So if they live, let's say 75 years,
yeah, let's just say so it'd be like what be about 700, and if they did an hour a day, it'd be like 730 or so a year times, I don't know, 80. So 720 times 80 would be roughly 58,000. I don't know.
Now
I'll
think
say
about it this way,
58,000.
Jay. Now think about it this way. You say the average woman takes an hour a day, right?
Yeah.
So an hour is 1/24th of a day. So for every 24 years, they would spend 1 year in front of the mirror because it's 1/24th, right? So
Yeah.
if they live 75 years, that would be 3 years, would be your logic.
Yeah, well,
I'll count that for you. It says an average of 2 years.
2 years.
58,000, I think. About 58,000 hours would, yeah, that'd be about right, wouldn't it? For a couple of years.
And again, this is one of those like in trivia. Not all women are created equal because some women just
No.
boom, 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 they're gone, and some women you can tell them, hey, we're going out to eat, and you can go downstairs and watch a movie, drink a 6-pack, and they're still,
Yeah. And then they'll get mad at you when you're done taking your shoes off. Well, I thought you was ready.
Yeah.
I was 3 hours ago.
You gotta average the women out.
Okay. How does eating licorice affect the taste of white wine?
How does licorice affect the taste of white wine?
Yeah, and maybe this is my problem. Maybe I need to start eating licorice before I try wine because I'm not a wine fan. And
Yeah, shit.
This card is
Yeah.
tough.
They're all tough. I
I was
mean,
like, what?
really, they are. You know, I don't know. It makes it maybe it makes it take. I can't stand licorice. I can't stand it, and I'm just thinking of that bitterness of the licorice and the sweetness of the wine.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
by
it just makes it
comparison.
taste sweeter. I don't know.
you got the answer right, but you came to it wrong because you said the sweet, the sourness of the and blah blah blah, and makes it. It does. The licorice reduces the bitterness and it brings out the sweetness in the wine because the
Well,
licorice is
I
sweeter.
think licorice is bitter. Well, I'm thinking black licorice though. I
Yeah.
can't
Oh
stand
yeah,
black
black
licorice.
licorice.
And I'm thinking of like that nasty taste. So that's why I was saying licorice kind of is bitter, wine's
Yeah.
kind of sweet. You pull them together, it might make it taste sweeter though. It might make it pretty good because I can't stand wine either. So
Send me your licorice. Licorice.
You like black licorice?
I like any candy.
Oh, black licorice, man. When I was a kid, that was the worst, man. I never wanted
yeah,
black licorice.
Yeah,
my
most
mom loved black licorice, and so like when I'd go out trick or treating and they give me black licorice, I'd be pissed. But my mom would be like, "Oh yeah, give me that."
Yeah.
yep, your mom and me. I like that stuff.
I'd
All right.
rather drink a bottle of cough syrup.
Joey, keep that thinking cap on. Here's another thinker for you. You got the thinker card here, Joey. Why is white chocolate white when cocoa is brown? So basically, how do they make white chocolate? What
Yeah,
makes
but
white
I'm
chocolate?
trying to think because when they make chocolate, they use a liqueur, like a chocolate liqueur, and I don't think they put that in white chocolate. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's just chocolate liqueur.
They don't use the chocolate liqueur, which is true for white licorice. But white chocolate? What did they use to make it? What ingredients is used?
Oh, I have no idea what they use in replace of it or anything.
Do you know what they use to make chocolate? Because it'll be the
Yeah,
same.
it's a I guess so. I guess cocoa butter. Shit, I don't know.
They use cocoa butter, sugar, milk, and vanilla. That's how they make white chocolate.
Well, that would be like I said. They don't put the liqueur in it.
Yeah, they leave the liqueur out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm never going to pronounce this right, so I'm going to. The Basenji, and it's spelled base, Basenji, the Basenji dog breed, is believed to be over 12,000 years old, and it has a very unusual feature. What is it?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know what a basin G is. I've never heard of it. So
You know what? I thought I knew a lot of dogs, but I never heard of this breed of dog. But it's kind of interesting. It cannot bark.
oh, I need that
That's-
one.
That's
My
the
neighbor
thing
needs
about.
that one. You've heard these dogs out here tonight, haven't you? My neighbor needs that dog.
Yeah.
Does that even count if they can't bark? That's weird.
Yep. They were bred so that way they can't bark.
I need that one, seriously.
Hey Brian, did you like my anthem? Did you like my reply
Yes,
the other day?
I do.
Joey, you got to watch. Brian did a video the other day. He's in training, And I posted on his video, I'm like, Brian, I am your biggest fan, and not just because I'm the fattest.
I like that one.
I thought you'd get a kick out of that one, Brian.
I did. I was happy.
How's that working out? I see you're in a new gym. Are they training you better? Is it?
So when I just do the competition, so I don't really get like any like training, just because it's kind of expensive to go to like. It's an hour away and it's expensive to get to, but
Right.
I'm hoping I can go there like once a month for training and then another time for competition. Then I can get some training in. Because right now it's just kind of myself in my backyard, which isn't as good.
Tell me one more time what you were saying.
Oh yeah,
I pushed the wrong damn button and knocked myself out of the stream.
Brian had a video up the other day. He was at a new gym. He's practicing, for the Ninja Warrior, and I put on there. I'm like, Brian, I am your biggest fan, and not just because I'm the fattest. Hey, how we doing there, fools?
What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up?
Long time no see, fools.
Yeah, how you doing, man? You feeling better?
No, I go see the doctor Thursday.
Ah, man. Well, hope you do.
I'm having a problem with the spleen, man.
That sucks. They're just gonna take it out or what?
I'm trying to. I hope not, because the spleen is later on in life could be kind of an important organ, and so I'm hoping, they were giving me meds and hoping they could do stuff to kind of save it, but it might end up having to come out.
Oh, well, we'll be praying for you, man. Thinking about you. Hope it all works out.
Did you get Carolyn off?
No. They we're just waiting. We're gonna probably go in like 2 months, I think. Now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was so absolutely expensive, and
I know.
The funeral was last night. So
Here's one of my biggest problems, fools, is if I lose my spleen, one thing they really suggest, and I guess it would be kind of important, maybe, that I would need a lot of vaccines. Because without the spleen, if you got COVID, if you got different stuff, it would be a lot more dangerous.
Keep your spleen. Well, if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to keep everything that you can.
Yeah. Hang on to it.
Yeah, I know they sometimes remove them, but.
Well, and supposedly your spleen is not supposed to be over 12 centimeters, and mine's like 17. So mine.
You told me he's fat? You told me he's fat?
I told him, I said, shit, everything on me is big, fuck.
Except for that one thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Everything on the inside.
Yeah, everything on the inside. Traveling fools, my wife said I wasn't funny tonight. We were arguing today. I don't know if you heard me say this earlier, but we were arguing today over who's going to cook. And I'm like, hey, with a face like this, I'm a front of the house kind of a guy. I'm not the back of the house. You don't put a face like this in the kitchen. You get to keep me out the front. She didn't think that was funny.
That's funny.
Are you still in the USA, Ty guy, or are you back in Mexico?
No, I'm going to be in the USA until probably December.
Oh, okay.
So, Ty guy, let me tell you what happened today. So Ben and Sam called me from Paris, right?
Right.
We're sitting there talking, and UPS pulls up outside my house. And I said, hold on, I got to go get a package from UPS. I go get it. I bring it up here in this big old box, and I said, well, it's something for you, bet. And he says, it's probably that dildo she ordered. And I said, yeah, that's probably what it is. Well, I opened it up. It's your bet's medicine that she wasn't supposed to get till the 20th. Now, here's the thing about this medicine. This is for her infusions, and the nurse comes and puts it in her.
Right.
It has to be used within 4 days.
Oh, wow.
Once you receive it, you've only got 4 days to use it. And I'm like,
So it's going to be done.
wait a minute here. This isn't supposed to be here till like the 20th.
Right.
I don't know if the doctor, because the doctor told her, yeah, we'll hold it off till after the 20th. I don't think he told the pharmacy hold off on it, and they sent it to her. So I don't know that we're going to get to come. She called her doctor because when she was gone when it came, and when she got back, I told her about it. And I said, "You got your medicine? I've got it in the refrigerator, but you've got to use that. You've only got 4 days to use it, and we're going to be gone. We're
Right.
leaving Saturday,
You're leaving on the 4th day.
right?" And I said, "You can't have this and drive about 12 hours. She'll be sick. She's sick as a dog when she gets it."
Right.
So she called her doctor to tell him, and he hadn't called her back yet. So we're hoping they call in the morning and take it back. But if they don't, then I would have to pay for that,
Right.
and I can't
Which
pay
is
for
sucks
that.
because it was their fault, not yours. But
It's their fault. But
yeah,
actually, it's not the pharmacy's fault the doctor didn't put in. It's the doctor's fault. But you think that doctor's going to give me $50,000?
Hell no.
Yeah.
no.
Joey, did you send me a coffee mug?
No.
I got one in the mail today.
A coffee mug?
Yeah.
What's it like? What's on it?
Mark Rogers coffee mug.
Now,
You're a secret fan?
Shit. Wonder if I put. I'll bet you that's that guy's. Oh,
Probably.
God.
And the bad thing is the package is beat up and it's broken.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the handles broke off of it. It's in 4
All
pieces.
right. Well, we'll lay a claim on that then. That's kind of good. So we can just lay a claim on it, and I can mail it to the right person. Because I get those third party.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It came to me instead of what's his name? Troy.
Yeah, I bet you when I ordered that, I had that other stuff on my mind that I was getting that comes to you, and I bet you I'll probably just put your damn address in there. Yeah, that's supposed to be Troy's.
Yeah, so if I need to take a picture of it and send it to you or whatever.
Yeah, take a picture and send it to me, and I'll file a claim with them and get him a new mug, and I'll make sure they get his address this time.
Right, there we go. I thought for a minute, I was like, Joey was being nice.
Do
Send me
you
one.
want in Traveling Fools with my new T-shirt idea I come up with yesterday?
What's that?
They're having problems at Northwestern with hazing and that. I come up with the Big Ten Shower Patrol shirts, since there's a lot of trouble in the showers in the Big Ten.
I told Jeff we're going to sell those.
That's funny.
Well, we're going to sell those. We're going to brand that and just make Big Ten Shower Patrol.
I graduated from the Big Ten and survived the shower.
And we'll make some of them. We'll make some of those in pride collars.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, Joey, are you still mailing those other shirts to me?
Yeah, they're coming to you.
Okay, when should I expect them? Just out of curiosity.
Actually, I would have figured you'd already had them. Oh, hold on. I can look and see. It might
Did you?
not be out of
Was
here,
that
but
was it third party or did you mail it?
No, those. Remember, I told you that I could get them cheaper third party.
Right. Okay.
So I just went ahead and done them third party. Let me see. Can y'all still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going in my email, and that's what I was wondering. Let's see if they've mailed out to you. Let's see. Yeah, shipment. Here it is. We're shipped. Estimated delivery July 10th through the 13th. So next
We're in
day or
there.
two.
The next day or two it'll be there because today was the 11th. So
Right.
I'm going
Not
to
many-
track it.
Yeah.
I'm going to track it right now. Let's see where it's at. It just says in transit. That's all it's saying. It's
the
in,
UPS
it's in,
driver's running it today, and he's just
it's
trying
in
to.
Atlanta. It's in Atlanta right now.
Okay, I'll probably get them tomorrow then.
Okay.
Tomorrow or the next day. So cool. And I'll if I don't have to send this mug back, I'll glue the damn thing back together. But
Heck yeah.
No, you won't have to send it back. Just go ahead and keep it glued together for you. And just send me a picture before you do that so I can file a claim with them. Because they'll just file
Yeah.
a claim with the post office.
right, it sucks. It's a cool package or a cool mug, but You
Yeah.
know, it looks great, other than the fact
Well,
that the
actually,
handle's in 4
I
pieces.
mean, I'm glad you got it instead of him. In
Yeah.
a way, you know.
Especially if it's broke.
Yeah. So
It's
just
true.
when you talk to Troy, just let him know that we had a mix up. I had a mix up, and you joined with my fault. I don't care.
Yeah, it's fine. He's cool. He don't care.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Well, I'm gonna see Traveling Pools answer on these cards.
Man, I've been out there in my shop finishing up some work listening. These are hard, man.
You want to answer one of these cards?
I mean,
Let me pull one out for you. This
I'm
is
not begging to look stupid, but
I don't know if your
Hey,
wife
I got one question right tonight out of 5 cards. You can't look too damn stupid.
oh, I've been listening, Joey.
This was a stupid little game. It was like a $2 box of questions. It's called Things They Don't Teach You in School. I mean, these are
He bought it off of Timu.
off of Timu. Yeah, the little
I've never heard
Chinese
of Timu.
shit.
Yeah, I saw that the other day, Timu, so it's actually legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a legit company.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. This
Actually,
one's
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Seriously, I bought a set of belts. I needed a belt, and was going through there and didn't think that I needed a belt. But I mean, I looked through there and they had this set of belts. One was a green belt, one was black, and one was like a tan color belt. And they had all 3 belts for like $5. And I told you that. I said, "Well, I'm gonna order those." So I ordered them. Hell, them are great belts. I love them.
all right. Traveling Fools, are you ready to look like a fool?
I guess I was born that way.
What's the most common day for looking at online porn?
Oh.
I know this one.
Oh man, I mean
I mean, obviously, you want to say hump day, right? You know, wouldn't that be the day everybody would?
I'm gonna
I can
guess.
tell you this. I can tell you this. I don't know. I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that Utah's the biggest state for porn of watchers.
Utah.
And what surprised me about that was Mormon religion. But then I thought about it. Well, it's a Mormon religion, so yeah, maybe they do.
Well, they got 12 wives. Why do they need porn?
Yeah, well, maybe they need.
I'm gonna guess, Jeff. This is a total shot in the dark, but I'm gonna guess because it would be like your disappointing day of failure, and like the end of the weekend, and you struck out. So I'm gonna guess Sunday, but I don't.
It is Sunday.
It is Sunday.
I guess after church, you have nothing else going on.
That's good logic. Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing so. Like people would go out Friday and Saturday night, and like, hoping to get lucky, and then Sunday be sitting there Sunday night going, "Damn, I suck."
Well,
I'll
and
just
think
screw
about
every
it. The
girl-
bar
I'll
closes
screw
at
every
2
girl in the
a.m.
corner.
on Sunday morning, and so then you're out, and you're just like, "What
Yeah,
the hell?"
that too.
Go
yeah,
to church,
even-
confess, and then you
Yeah, go to
Right.
church, confess, and
start
start
cycle
over.
over.
Yeah.
My first wife asked me, how many girls I had been with, and I sat there and thought a while, and I said, I don't know, maybe 1,000. She said 1,000. I said, yeah, from 1972 to 1984, I fucked every girl in the Playboy magazine.
All right. Here's another good one, fool. You got a good card. Why is it called the G spot?
Oh. Man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Probably something stupid.
It is. It's named after Dr. Ernest Grafenberg, who contributed to its discovery.
Oh, okay.
It had since been lost and has been hard to find, but
Leave it to a doctor.
yeah.
It's actually not that hard to find, but
Okay. What is the most common excuse for being late to work?
Traffic.
Traffic is correct.
I would have said weather.
All right. Now you got the easy 50-50 question. Is there a risk of death if you get a shot that has air bubbles in it?
They always say yes, but a shot, I'm going to say no.
Yeah, a shot, no, because a shot just goes it
Right,
don't go
into
the
your
vein.
skin.
The air bubble is when you get, they
IV.
draw blood or yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, Traveling Fools, you answered only one card tonight, and you still got more right than Joey did in 5.
I've been listening to these all night, and that was probably the easiest card I've heard all night.
The
Yeah,
sex
it wasn't
card.
too bad.
Though this is kind of like Trivial Pursuit. I mentioned this earlier tonight. Trivial Pursuit, you got to have some knowledge, but it also comes down to luck because I can ask somebody a card, and they'll get 6 out of 6, and everybody on the panel's like, "Shit, I would have got 5 of them." But then I ask somebody else a card, and ain't nobody on the panel know a one of them.
Right.
Here, I'm going to hit. We've been on the line. I'm going to shut
All
off
cards are
live.
not created equal.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. I will be back next Monday. We're going to shut this live broadcast off.
Bye.